Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab.
Hi, everybody.
That is Dalitha. I am Travis.
How's
and
it going?
It is time for wrestling. It's
Time for
Wednesday.
wrestling.
Y'all know what that means.
It's AEW Dynamite time, everybody.
And
We've got rumors of Wyndham
Rotunda
showing up. We also have a match tonight between Luke Perry's son and Adam Cole.
Yeah, but first we're going to start it out with CM Punk.
But we're going to start out with the person that loves to just talk his face off. And talk. And talk and talk and talk. Anyways, we have Walter in there. And Walter says, Travis Dalitha, AEW, Brody Lee tribute. Jacob Hagin is in the chat. We also have Ravi, Jason Michael, Aaron, and Sophie are out there. Down. Down. Nope, down.
Here's this.
I know. He'll give it to you in a second, buddy. Lay down.
Give him like half of it.
It's fine.
Lay down, buddy.
Lay down.
All right.
Nope,
see?
nope. Stay.
Okay.
Stay.
Did he move his butt?
Yeah, he's trying to move his whole body.
Well, I don't want him sitting on his bare butt with 2 hours.
You might have to go and move him.
You're going to have to call the show. See what he says. So I hear it.
Sorry. I'm chewing as fast as I can.
Because of a pumped up person.
What does that mean? Trouble? Kicked it at him. To him. Alright. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Alright, yes, we have CM Punk coming out. I know there's a lot of people that are very, very, very excited about that, I'm sure. Robbie says, you guys should be sponsored by Liberty.
Liberty.
Yo, rewind and come again.
Hey, look at that.
Jason Michael says, I see you guys Friday. Wrestling Gab, the show look boring and not interesting at all. Thumbs up. Oh.
What? You got Penelope Ford.
Come on, Jason Michael. What is up with that? Walter's like, tonight, Tony Schiavone, Jim Ross, Excalibur doing commentary. Walter's like, Adam Cole will win. Ooh, bold predictions there, Walter. Sophie says, hi, guys. I'll be in until 8:50, then see you on Friday. But Jacob Jean says, I heard Brian Danielson on there. He probably will be. Yuck.
He's like, I'm tearing it up.
And anyways, Sophie says Raw ratings went down this week. Walter, CM Punk.
Well,
There's
I wonder
Brody
why
Lee
they
tribute
went down.
tonight.
They got Big E as their champion.
Yeah,
That's
barf.
like back in the day when they had freaking Drew McIntyre.
Let's see. Sophie says it's been 9 months since Brody passed. I beat Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS5. Nice. Ravi says, D, it's rude to talk with your mouth full. Yes, I know. That's why I was trying not to.
Blah, blah, blah. She does it to me all the time.
Talk with my mouth full?
Yeah. On purpose.
I guess it's Adam Cole that was coming down, not CM Punk.
Punk was already out there. He's on commentary.
Oh, CM Punk's on commentary. That's what it was. That barfiness happened. So weird. So weird. Hopefully he stayed on his donut because he's all weird.
They're going to start it out with the main event here tonight, guys. Here comes Jungle Boy, the homegrown talent for AEW. Been there since the creation of the show. Going one-on-one with WWE developmental Adam Cole.
Wow.
So this should be exciting.
Cool.
If you're into exciting things.
So because I told my mom that there are still people that buy WWE pay-per-views, and she couldn't believe it.
It's weird to me. Can he reach it?
He wasn't licking that part, but he was just licking himself. area. His man area.
We get it.
Robbie's like, baby. He's no slouch.
So Adam Cole was ranked number 1. Had a number 1 by his name, and then Jungle Boy has a number 4. What the fuck did Adam Cole do?
Nothing. A bunch of garbage. He should start at the very bottom like all the other people have to. Walter's like, okay,
Is Jungle Boy bigger than Adam Cole?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
I didn't realize that Adam Cole was so tiny.
He's a very small dude. So if he's like Adam Cole said he wanted to go to AEW when he was still in NXT.
Wow.
Because he thinks he's good, but he's not.
Because they'll use him different. Although he did pretty good in NXT. He was champion for like a year.
Feminine physique.
I didn't realize that he was so tiny.
They're like this.
Because Jungle Boy is not a very big man.
Right?
And he is, it looks like he's the bigger of the two.
Argus. Argus. No. Oh, it's because you're peeing all over everything. And our deck. Lovely. It's awesome.
You have a rough life, don't you?
No, it's just all over my
You can do
rug.
something.
Thanks.
Or not.
What am I going to do about it? Tell me.
Oh my god.
What's the answer?
Do you realize we're on air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
So what's the
Adam.
answer?
After air, you mean? So we got Adam Cole and Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy's got him in a side headlock. Throws him into the ropes. Big shoulder block. Move. Is he on his head? Is he on his head?
No,
He's still on the donut.
Kinda. I can't tell.
All right, Adam Cole throwing him into the ropes. Adam Cole tries to jump over him, but he's not there. Nobody's home. Big chop. Up onto the ropes. Flippity dippity doobity doo. I don't know what you'd call that. Let's call it a flippity dippity doody doo. Jungle Boy. Jack Perry showing him how it's done in AEW. And then he bowed to him. Adam Cole on the outside. Definitely stopping the momentum of Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy turns around. Adam Cole rolls back out after breaking the count. There he goes. That is how you get it done. That's the veteranness of Adam Cole. I don't know what you'd call that.
That's what he learned in the Performance Center.
Definitely a performance center, but now it looks like it's a performance center for AEW.
We have an 8-on-8 match coming up tonight.
Yeah, well, of course the Dark Order is going to be on there because of the Brody Lee tribute. Anyways,
Interesting.
looking forward to that tag team match. Penelope Ford and the Bunny going up against Tay Conte and Anna Jay. But that's here to come. Right now we got, what's his name? Michael Cole. It's good. Adam Cole and Jungle Boy. Jack Perry. Are we calling him Jack Perry or Jungle Boy? Or just Jump Jack Perry? Sounds like a fantastic name.
Pretty sure it's just Jungle Boy.
Neck breaker. Match is definitely taking a slowdown here. All right, he's got him in a side headlock. More of a chin lock, I guess you would say. Kind of grinding away. Is there nobody in the chat? Jungle Boy and Adam Cole collide right in the center of the ring. Adam Cole gets the best of that collision.
They really know how to slow it down, those retards from WWE, don't they?
WWE is a different style of wrestling.
Yeah, well, they're dumb.
Not always. It's just a different style of wrestling. But with two guys like this, you wouldn't think it would be a slow grinding match. You think it would be an athletic.
Well, maybe Adam Cole doesn't know how to be athletic with his feminine physique and whatnot.
I wasn't a huge fan of him in NXT. I didn't follow him a lot. I did watch a few of his matches, and they went a long, long time. They're very slow grinding matches. He did it with a few different people.
So basically, he's just a boring wrestler.
Just different style, yeah. You got to have all styles, because if you don't, then other people get bored. There's a big kick right to the knee. Jungle Boy's definitely trying to pick up the pace. So obviously the faster pace is going to favor Jungle Boy here. Jack Perry. Cole's going to want to slow it down and grind.
So he says Adam Cole said he wanted to go to AEW, and he's still next here at that one. Walter says AEW good wrestling matches. Robbie says Adam Cole turned up, that's why.
Baby.
Walter's like full crowd at AEW. Robbie says, D, have you ever put Travis in a side headlock before? No. Sophie says if Kevin Owens does join AEW, where would he fit in? Walter says Miro my pick to win. Want to answer the Kevin Owens question?
Yeah, absolutely. If he shows up on AEW TV, he's going to be right there in the chase with everybody else. AEW seems to distribute their talent pretty well. You've got good matches throughout the whole show. And just because somebody's on the middle of the road match, it's not a mid-carder. Where WWE, they start the shows out with their stars. They end the shows with their stars. They have interviews with their stars in the meantime. And then everybody else is nothing. They don't play up any other matches. And every once in a while, you'll have like a couple titles. But like with Shinsuke Nakamura, we didn't see it, right? We didn't see him at the pay-per-view.
Right.
They don't care about their mid-card titles. They don't care about a lot of stuff. And they definitely don't care about tag teams. Vince is like, okay, I got my 3 guys. Let's go. Let's roll with it.
Right. Walter says Miro's my pick to win. He says D is not this enthusiastic about WWE. Sophie says even though Adam Cole is in AEW, now there are still news about what the WWE had planned for him if he did go to the main roster. One idea was to cut his hair.
Right. Which could look good. I don't know what he would look like, but
well, he's not in WWE. And
put him in a suit. Yeah, can't play what used to or coulda.
Sophie says, how's your dog doing?
Every day's different. It's an adventure, to say the least.
Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vince.
Hey,
so are we here, Travis? Have we actually made it to the best day of the week? Finally.
Finally. Yes, we're here.
Sophie says NXT ratings went down further. Robbie says tried to watch NXT, but last 10 minutes got bored quick.
I fell asleep. I was watching it. I watched a lot of it. And then
female stuff?
Yeah, there was male stuff too, though. But yeah. I was wondering if there would be, but yeah, there was male stuff. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the championship match at the end, but I did hear what happened. It was Raquel Gonzalez against John Morrison's wife.
Oh, Frankie Monet.
Frankie Monet. And Toxic Attraction or whatever.
Mandy Rose's little group.
Came down and beat her up. But Mandy told her on her way to the ring when they had their match, the title looks good on you. It'll look better on me, and then walk down to the ring. So, I mean, I guess they could put the title on Mandy.
Raquel
I just don't see it.
Kept the title and then got beat up by Mandy Rose.
Yeah, I don't know if they interfered to disqualify her, or if there was an ending, because I was asleep.
Right. Walter says it's Happy Coffee Day. Robbie says Adam Cole has a weird face.
He's got a really big head, huh? It's kind of creepy.
Tiny facial features, so his face looks weird. Robbie says, D, looking forward to see Sting.
Sting!
Sophie says, I wonder how long it will be before every AEW fans get sick and tired of the people that have come in the past couple months, like CM Punk, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson. I'm already sick of him.
I mean, people got sick of him in WWE, so I don't know why they wouldn't get sick of him here. You know, and like I said, even on the the tag for our show. It basically just says it's homegrown talent against WWE talent. Who are they pushing? Who are they more interested in?
WWE talent. He couldn't even make it to the main roster.
Developmental talent in WWE.
Yeah, well, that means
they were
suck.
They were trying to make it like a third brand or something, but
Vindicator is like, LOL, well, I don't judge guys like that, Ravi. Sure you don't, Vindicator. Walter says, Travis, where's your AEW hat, LOL?
It's just in the house. It's in the office. Since we're not in there very often, I don't like it outside, so.
Edwin Pereira's in the chat saying, are we going to be expected to be a surprise? Are we expecting there to be a surprise debut tonight?
There has been rumors, and they are in Rochester.
Wyndham Rotunda.
So we could see Wyndham.
Sophie says SummerSlam is the rumored pay-per-view to take place in the United Kingdom next year.
I've seen that. I'm super
Robbie
excited.
says, LOL, Vin, haha, you know it. And Walter says NXT turned PG-13. Vindicator says Raquel defeated Frankie clean, Travis.
Okay.
And Vindicator says Walter, WWE is PG-13 except for Walter in the UK. He makes people bleed.
I saw that John Wayne Gacy or whatever his name is, that Gacy guy. And he was a little bit cleaner this week. I still haven't watched his controversial one that they deleted, so I'm going to go back and watch that. I kept the recording and see exactly what he says, but he's definitely he's woke. That's his character.
Who is?
Gacy.
Who's that?
The guy we're talking about. It's about all I can tell you. Never seen him before.
Walter? Okay, how do we go from Walter to talking about some guy
Why are we
named
talking
Gacy?
about Walter? I didn't know we were even talking about Walter.
Vindicator mentioned Walter in the UK.
Huh, I didn't.
He makes people bleed.
You know, that's what I was hoping for. If Walter does show up at that SummerSlam, if they do it in the UK, that would be fantastic. You'd want Walter to be on that show. I don't know in what form, but in some form.
Right.
The Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, no!
Robbie says, D, you are the one who is judgmental. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. Sophie says, like Daniel Bryan said, wrestling fans are fickle.
Fickle.
Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
There's Ayla.
Sophie says, the time difference between the UK and USA could be a problem on pay-per-view unless they tape it hours earlier.
That would
like they do with Raw and SmackDown in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, it's 7 hours difference, so they could definitely run into a little bit of problem. But why not do it in the middle of the day for us? Right? Do it nighttime there, prime time, and have it in the middle of the day. So, I would love a pay-per-view to start at noon and last till 5 or 4 or whatever.
Right.
I got a whole night still. There we go. Is he going to tap? He did tap in his last match in NXT.
Walter says, did you guys see Dexter Lumis hold condoms on NXT?
I did not. I watched him on the beach, but I did not see any condom holding. I saw Johnny Wrestling, whatever his name is. Guevara? What's his name? No, it's Johnny... Gargano. He had a shark fin on him, and he's swimming out in the ocean, and they're all, like, running. Hey, how can you be scared of a shark when you're on the beach?
I don't know, people do.
Uh-oh! Do you see that? Cold with the cheap shot.
Yeah.
Aubrey just keeps getting in the way.
She's trying not to.
I know. 1, 2, and 3. Adam Cole with the dub.
Boo.
Let's hear it for Adam Cole.
Adam Garbage. Old goody. So now they're going to garbage out all the good guys.
No, they're just saying
Promote
that
the
NXT talent is better than AEW talent. That's it. That's the bottom line.
What a piece of shit.
What a low blow. That's a Ric Flair move right there. The dirtiest player in the game. The first one, she was in the way on purpose. The second one, she was not.
Robbie says, Ayla, yo. Walter says, hey, Ayla. Vindicator says, Joe Gacy is basically a slightly less hairy Kevin Owens. Right. Robbie says D not having it tonight. Sophie says Bray's Wyatt's contract is still the talk of the town. Like nobody knows if he still has 90 days or doesn't like Adam Cole did. Ayla says I'm judgmental too. Y'all losers except delete them, Walter.
Even if he has a
Laughing.
contract or not, he can still be on the show as long as he doesn't contribute. Right? Like he can't wrestle.
Right.
But he can
could be
show
on
up.
there anywhere, anything. It doesn't matter.
But his 90 days, I think, is October 30th.
I don't know. Maybe.
More goofs than champs, guys. More goofs than champs.
Walter's like, thanks, Ayla. You're cool. Robbie says, Ayla talking about herself again. Walter's like, Adam Cole won. Ayla says, isn't this YouTube channel about me, though? Sophie says, YouTube TV won't be airing any NBC Universal shows because of money. Robbie says, yes, Adam with the win. Vindicator says, losing has never been in any dictionary I ever read. But anyway, who's Ayla? I never seen
So
this chat
what you're
before.
saying is that if you have YouTube TV, you can't watch Raw. That's what I'm hearing. Or NXT.
Yeah. sounds
Wow,
like it.
that's tough.
Well, and it's not surprising that they did that, right? Because they do that stuff with cable and satellite dishes, right? They have to pay so much money to be able to air that stuff. And if you don't pay the money, you don't get the option to air it. So once again, they're pushing their whole agenda, and everybody was like, oh, it's so much better if
Which
you
one?
go...
I just want to know which one you're talking about. Are we talking about the USA Network, or are you talking about...
NBC Universal, whatever. They're asking for more money to be able for that place to put on their stuff.
Right. So you're talking about NBC.
And the same thing happens with satellite or cable.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to pay money, and then
Price
if you
gouging.
don't pay the money, then they take away the shit.
Right.
So YouTube TV is going through the same crap. And how everybody was saying how great it will be when you cut that cord. You don't have to deal with cable companies anymore. How much easier it will be. And now you guys are reaping those rewards of how easy it is, right? YouTube TV either will hike up your prices to pay for it so that you can get NBC Universal, or they'll just say, fuck it, we're not going to do that, and you'll never see it again.
Watch them get up there in the $100 range here pretty soon to pay for all this stuff. And then you might as well just have satellite because you get more tables or more channels.
Exactly. Let's see. Vindicator said that. Robbie says, come to let Cole have his time. He already had it in NXT. Now he's taken away from other people who deserve it way more than he does in AEW. He's a piece of shit. It's fucking garbage what they're doing.
But a lot of people like him.
I don't give a flying fuck. They're taking away from talent that should be pushed rather than him. Oh, so now all of a sudden he's just so much better than everybody else? Because why? Because he's new and he's associated with those fuck faces.
Right.
So all of a sudden he's
Because
so
of his
much
fan
better.
base. They're pushing him because of his fan base.
Well, I think he's garbage. And I don't know why anybody would be fans of that.
Well, people have different opinions about different things.
Well, good. I'm glad that they do. And they can love him and stick their heads up his ass all they want. But I think it's wrong. All sorts are wrong.
There's the whole elite. Do you see Kenny? I don't see Kenny. Now they're calling him the super elite.
Boo.
Oh, there's Kenny. He's got the McFly shoes on.
Seriously.
Well, they had the World Tag Team Championships too, but
They lost
those.
And those Impact ones shouldn't even be on those guys anymore. They should be going back to Impact. For fuck's sake, go take it back to your own fucking company. Fuck. That's getting old too.
Yeah.
Ayla's like, I'm new, Vin, just subscribe. Walter's like, boo, the elite, not Adam Cole. Vindicator's like, cool, Ayla, welcome. I unsubscribed yesterday. Sophie says, I thought if you have 90 days, you can't work or appear in any wrestling company. You can appear,
We've
cannot
seen people
wrestle.
appear, we just haven't seen them wrestle until their contract's up.
Kayla says, oh, wow, that's cool, Vin. I'm a wrestler, just so you know. Do you want to join my squad? No homo. Rafi says, not really tough. If you have the net, you can watch whatever you want. Vindicator
That's
says,
true.
good old Sophie with more behind-the-scenes discussions. Sophie says, never since WWE Network moved to Peacock, you don't hear one word about Hulu or YouTube TV. Alita says, hello and exactly. Ravi says, D with the rants, love to see it. D, Adam is cold as let the man roll. No. Sophie says, Adam Cole did say thank you to both HBK and Triple H. Of course he did. He wants to lick their butt.
I feel like they need to get rid of this Brandon Cutler guy. He doesn't work. I get it. He's like that one. What are they called? The young boy or whatever? In
the
Japan.
butler guy or whatever
Yeah.
he is.
I think they call him young boy.
Alita's like, I hit the floor and I can't get up laughing. Walter says WWE and AEW wants money to watch. Toy Walker Smith is in the chat saying, where are they? They're in
Rochester,
New York.
home of Brody Lee.
Robbie says, D, we can't all like what you like, haha. Vindicator says, so I went back and looked at some previous Gab clips and wondered when the new gal, Ayla, would be sitting next to Dalitha and Travis again. I have no idea.
They're chanting CM Punk. That's actually pretty funny.
Walter says, okay, next match, AEW, stop talking in the ring. Why, Walter? This is what happens when you get all these dumb shits in there. Talk, 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 talk. Let's be WWE. We can't do wrestling. Wrestling is stupid. You know what? Let's make some ass fuck who came over from WWE. Let's make him a winner over a guy who's been out here ever since the fucking company started. But it's okay. We'll make him look like shit. This fucking thing is getting to a point where it's just fucking dumb. I was like, there's that. Vindicator's like, I work alone. Sophie says, are they still promoting Impact and Impact doesn't hit triple numbers in the ratings every week? I don't know. I think that they should just take their fucking shit back to Impact where it belongs and have matches over there with the people who deserve to have the fucking belts. Robbie's like, do you let them enjoy their time with the Impact belts? Yeah. On a show that's not even Impact. That's perfect.
Here comes Daniel, here. Right now. He said he's never going to see him in the ring again.
Ayla says, Travis doesn't like me sitting next to him. Vindicator says, unless Ayla brings donuts. Ayla says, look at the enthusiasm, haha. Vindicator's like, Travis, do you know what Omega Redcon shirt is all about?
I don't. I seen that. I was going to Google it. Redcon 1.
Oh, do tell.
No idea what Redcon is.
Rory says, yeah, Adam is a winner. Alita's like, hey, Ayla. Ayla says,
Alita.
hi, Alita. Sophie says, which fans are worse, AEW or WWE? Robbie says, come on, Deha, enjoy the show, man. Vindicator says, I guess I'm chopped liver. Where's my hello, Alita? Walter says, Brian Danielson. Yes, yes, yes. Rory's like, D, you crack me up tonight with your rants.
Have you guys all hit the thumbs up button? Make sure we get big thumbs ups. My daughter's driving around in her new car.
Yeah, she's finally enjoying it some.
Yeah.
Is she getting to drive it without supervision?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I would be out at 2 o'clock in the morning if it was me trying to learn how to drive. But, I mean, it doesn't take that long, but
Right.
sometimes it takes a little bit just to get comfortable. Lots of stops and goes. But she's trying to learn how to drive a manual.
Well, she has the concept down. It's just all the extra things you have to
Right.
get under control, like stopping and starting.
Oh, Danny.
Starting on hills.
He's so funny. Old Daniel here. Old Kenny No Balls.
He has no balls. That's about right.
You can't have Daniel Bryan win this one either because you can't keep having the WWE guys come in and win everything. We've already seen that before. That happened in the 90s.
Walter says, hey, Vin.
Kenny
Hey,
No
Alita.
Balls.
Alita says, oh, I'm
Kenny
sorry.
No
Hello,
Balls.
Vin. Vindicator says, hey again, Walter. Robbie says, if D cheers up, I'll hit the like. Sophie says, I could see in a few years that AEW could have their own streaming service like WWE does. Vindicator says, there we go. Hello and thank you. Ayla says, I don't know. I didn't actually start driving until I was 26. Terrified. Still don't like it. Yeah, but it's nice to have a driver's license and can drive, because now when you want to fucking leave,
Freedom!
that's what you can do. You can get in your fucking car and you can leave.
Like a tree.
It's the whole point.
Or you can hit a tree and make leaves fall down. Either way. Trees and leaves.
Bobby says, Brian Kenny rematch. Woo.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to happen in a little over a month. He brought a gang with him. Frank Kazarian there. Some Christian. A 65 million year old dinosaur.
His
Big
gang,
Marco's stunt.
His gang is kind of lacking.
I need to see Marco's stunt go one-on-one with Adam Cole. Have a test of strength right in the center of the ring. All right, well, it's getting exciting. They cleared the ring. The Elite look like they're a little scared right now. Shaking in their boots. He no balls. Kenny no balls. All right, and there's Daniel's music starting up. So that's it for that segment. That was a pretty long-ass segment.
Yeah. It's a good thing they don't like wrestling over here. All those poor people that paid tickets to watch wrestling, I feel really bad for them.
You got to have some storylines.
They should probably give them their money back. Not that long. Takes too long. They talk too much.
I think their gang's too big. I think 4-man gangs are probably about the max. And they keep doing that here. Oh, up next, Dante Martin's Matt Seidel from Rydell High School, Cody Rhodes, and Lee Johnson.
Right. Kayla says, but Kenna wasn't raised with fear, though. Sophie says, what are your thoughts about that girl that died this past week? It has been a major news story this week. As Ayla asks, Gabby? I don't have thoughts yet, not until they find her boyfriend.
They still haven't found Homeboy? Maybe he killed himself.
Possibly. Maybe. Who knows? Robbie says, ha ha ha, Dee, stop it. You're making me laugh too much. Kenny killing it on the mic. Alita says, didn't hear about it. Alita also says, I have really fallen and can't get up. Why are you falling and you can't get up?
Why can't you get off the floor?
Do you have life alert, as Ayla's asking? You should have your life alert.
She's like, I can't get off the floor, but I can watch wrestling again.
Sophie says they're
On her
legit
phone.
wrestling fans that are upset with the WWE with them letting both Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson walk out and into AEW. Walter says Cody's team for the win. Vindicator says Travis, who has been champion longer, Omega or Roman?
Roman won it last year at SummerSlam, I believe. Kenny just won it in February, right? Didn't he?
I guess. I don't remember when he won it.
I can't remember if he won it. I thought he won it in February of this year, but maybe he won it in November. Anyways, he won it at one of those pay-per-views.
Right.
No, he didn't. He didn't win it at a pay-per-view. Remember, he attacked John Moxley. It was just a show. It might have been one of their free TV, different named shows, but it was...
Oh, like a special.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just a regular
But remember,
Dynamite, it was
he
a
got
special
distracted
Dynamite.
by, what's his name? The guy that's always with him. The the Impact guy.
Cutler?
No, the guy that's always with Kenny
Oh,
Omega.
Callis?
Yeah, Don Callis. Distracted Kenny distracted Moxley and then threw him something. What was it that he threw him? Do you remember?
He hit him with a mic.
Chair, a belt, a mic, something. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, and then he got a 1, 2, 3, and he's been champion ever since. But I can't remember what it was. So I think it was Roman with the longer title reign, but I could be wrong. I feel like if he was over a year, they would have said something about it.
Probably, you think. But I have no idea.
You've been watching it the whole time.
That doesn't mean I remember, like, every nuance of it. Which I don't. Ayla says, nope, Dog the bounty hunter thinks he found him. No luck yet. Ravi says, do your mate Sting? Alita says, yes, I can. Sophie says, Roman been champion longer than that dork Omega.
Looks like they got a bunch of gold, too.
This again.
Speak. Anywhere, anytime. Lucha Bros ready to go. No fear.
Yeah, let's go back to the ring on that note of somebody swearing and poking their fingers in other people's faces.
With no fear.
Right?
All right, it's Matt Sydal and the other guy.
What happened to Matt Sydal's brother?
I don't know.
Let's see. Alita says, yes, I can. Sophie says, Roman been champion longer than that dork Omega. Vindicator says, get someone to buy you a wheelchair for your birthday, Alita. Janelle Jackson's in the chat. Hey, Janelle says, why do I feel Sonya Deville is going to try to put Naomi on Raw? Ravi says, Kenny is Cole's in the ring. I have no idea what that means.
I feel like they won't do that, though, because she is married to one of the Usos. And I feel like the Usos, unless, obviously, Roman gets drafted to Raw. But if Roman stays on SmackDown, I believe Naomi will stay on SmackDown.
Okay. Ayla says, our wheelchair, what everyone wants for their birthday. Alita says, I'm partially paralyzed from a stroke. My left side doesn't work. Sophie says, when is Dee's birthday? Ayla says, I'm sorry, Alita, all jokes aside. Alita says, I have a wheelchair. And Alita says, no, I'm laughing my ass off. Well, good. I'm glad that you're laughing about all of it.
So Cody is coming out first before Lee Johnson?
I guess. Either that or he's going to come out with him. Maybe Lee Johnson's just supposed to show up at the end.
The fireworks broke the audio. The audio, went away.
See, there he is.
There comes Lee. Arn Anderson got hurt a little bit at that pay-per-view.
When he slipped and fell?
Brandy's wearing a swimsuit.
She wore that the last time she was out there.
Freaking, what's his name? Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Talking about Brandy. The only reason she's in AEW is because of her husband. He was pretty mean. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Because she wasn't wrestling before she got pregnant, which is weird, right?
Right. Well, she was trying to, but they just didn't, remember? Unless they already knew that she was pregnant and they just didn't tell anybody.
Maybe.
Because remember, they were trying to get her something going with Cargill.
She basically she was ready to have a baby like really quickly after that. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if they already knew she was pregnant.
Right.
And that's why they didn't really push her into doing
it. Well, remember, Red Velvet got involved really early in that feud.
Yeah, and that's probably why.
Right.
There's no way that they didn't know. I mean, they had to have known because right when she went off TV, she was basically showing. Uh-huh. Right after that, it was like, look, I'm 7 months pregnant.
Here's my belly. You're like, what?
It was like, what the fuck? How did you get pregnant so fast?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we hadn't seen her in the ring for a while.
Yeah.
Remember, she had that whole gang, that whole group?
Uh-huh.
With Luther and... Wait, wasn't that guy's name, Luther?
Yeah.
He's like the weird bald guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen him since then. Sophie says, when is Dee birthday? And Ayla says, Delitha doesn't have a single birthday. Every day is her birthday. Send her gifts. Sophie says, hopefully the AEW reality show helps them get new viewers and fans like Total Diva and Mrs. Reality Show.
Right. And there's a lot of people that watch those things. Like her hairstylist does it. Watches that, has no idea what happens in the squared circle.
But watches the reality shows, yeah. Well, a few people who do. TMZ says, yo, what match is happening?
Right now we've got Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson going up against Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. It's a tag team match. Dante Martin is the youngest man in AEW. I don't know if he's the youngest man in professional wrestling, but he's definitely a youngster in there with Lee Johnson. Lee Johnson's been a jobber since he's come. He's the only guy I've ever seen get beat like 5 or 6 times in less than a minute in AEW.
He did.
Nobody else has ever been a jobber, but Lee Johnson.
Ayla says, happy birthday to Letha. Thanks, Ayla. I needed it. Rob is like, AEW has been quality so far. Sophie says, why do I have a feeling that they are going to send Brock to Raw, Bobby to SmackDown, so you'll never get that dream match with Bobby versus Brock?
Don't ever say never. Brock's going to be there for 18 months. If one of them becomes champion again, I think we might get that.
Right. Which is awesome, but we're not talking about Raw or SmackDown. We're watching AEW.
Looks like that Dante Martin might be a good break dancer. Did you see how he landed that?
Sure. I think they need to rip his arm off.
All right, we got picture-in-picture. Commercial break. So we have no audio. We just have a video. And it looks like Matt Sydal from Rydell off the top lands right on Cody Rhodes. Then we have Dante Martin in there with the informable, Lee Johnson.
Sophie says, has this AEW Dynamite been better than last week's special episode of Dynamite?
No. Last year at this time, I think we were still in the first match.
Yeah. Has this AEW Dynamite been better than last week's special episode of Dynamite?
That's what I just said. No.
It sounded like you said last year.
I said no. Last week's was, I think we were still in the first match, or it had just ended.
Maybe. Vinegar says, Letha, who do you think is more annoying, Don Callis or CM Punk? They're both idiots. Robbie says, D, Kenny is a top wrestler. That's what they say in their weird little wrestling.
Kenny Omega, number 1 wrestler in the world.
Alita says, both Vin. And Sophie says, D, who you found annoying, CM Punk or Edge? Ugh, they're both old and has-beens and need to go away. Sophie says, has Edo ever had a wrestling pay-per-view?
No.
Ravi says, Cody with a long-ass intro. Vindicator says, Brandy loves her some high-knee boots. She is a decent wrestler, though, better than half the WWE female roster.
Okay. Wasn't she a ring announcer?
Yes. That's
Wasn't
what you
that
said before.
I'm pretty sure that's what she did in WWE for like 4 years, 3 years. And then Cody ended up marrying her.
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't marry her?
Vindicator's LOL, Lita, no chance for a breaker, huh? Sophie says Brandy and Cody did meet when they worked for the evil empire, the WWE. Ravi says, Brandy, doesn't she have a cooking show?
Yes,
Ravi
she does.
says, okay, D, we all know it's AEW. Ayla says, AEW people, stick to the topic, idiots. Ravi's like, Ayla talking
Russian
about
leg
herself
sweep.
again. Ayla's like, Ravi, I am the most important here, so yeah, talk about me. I was like, do you allow it, fam? Kenny is on fire these days. Yeah, he should be on fire. Somebody throw gasoline on him and throw him out.
Don't ever say anything like that. No. We don't condone that.
Whatever they did on WWE.
Yeah, well, if the Fiend shows up, let him do it. He's got practice. Old Wyndham Rotunda.
And Walter says, okay, at 9:05 p.m. my time, I'm going on Friday. I will be here for SmackDown.
All right, well, we appreciate you being here, Walt.
Sophie says, Brandy was a ring announcer for a couple years in the WWE. I don't think at that time people knew they were together.
Right. No, I didn't know for sure. I just noticed when they were in Impact together. And he could only use the word Cody. He couldn't use Rhodes. So it was Cody and Brandy Rhodes. Because Brandy could use it.
Mm-hmm. When they first started AEW, that was how he came out, was just Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
traded
some stuff
pay-per-view names to Vince
so that he could get his name back. So we could use the name Rhodes.
And he got it.
Ian's in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Ian.
Ian.
Sorry you're sick, buddy. Get better.
Uh-oh.
Or Robbie's like, Ayla something with a circle. Walter's like, hey, Ian, feel better.
Oh, down on Martin's back. 1, 2. Martin kicks out. So is Punk going to just be calling matches the whole show?
Maybe. I have no idea. I gotta pay him to do something.
I haven't been
stupid,
listening to the whole thing. Is Tony Schiavone there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just wants to hear his own voice all the time, which is normal. That's all he does, isn't it? Is talk.
Woo! He wants to go one-on-one with Dante Martin, huh?
Because he.
They're like, we don't want to
has
waste
martial
some of
arts stuff.
your matches there, CM Punk. If you're only going to be doing 12 of them, we don't want you wasting one on Dante Martin. All right, Matt Seidel's trying to get the crowd involved. It's working. Dante Martin going back up top. Going up top one too many times. No, landed it. Right onto Cody. 2. Cody kicks out. Knocks Martin right into the referee.
Rafi says, I never heard of Brandy till AEW. Sophie says, how long was Cody in Impact and Ring of Honor before AEW was a thing?
Look at that. Lee pulls him into the corner. Is this Shoddy Lee? Is that like his real name or something?
I don't think
It's
so.
Lee Johnson, and everybody else is saying it right except for CM Punk. He's calling him Shoddy Lee.
Well, maybe he thinks he has shoddy work. Maybe he's
1,
trying to be cool.
2. Oh! Wow, that was close. If he wouldn't have kicked out, it was over in less than 1/10 of a second. Bam, right down on his neck. What the?
Thank God.
Lee
Yay, Lee
Johnson,
Johnson.
Shoddy Lee.
Thank you.
Even
For making that
JR
kid
said it
lose.
at the end. JR said it there. Shoddy Lee.
Weird.
Okay, what's the story with this Lee Johnson? Why is he shoddy? Or is his name Shoddy Lee Johnson?
I don't know. Drama. There's some drama. It's drama. Did you know how long Cody was in Impact and Ring of Honor before AEW was a thing?
I don't know the days, but a long time. I
There
know
you
he
go,
was in New
Sophie.
Japan.
A long time.
He was in Japan for a while too.
Ooh, Malachi, come out, Malachi.
You don't want the lights to go out, Cody.
Vindicator says, so Cody is still a wrestler and executive in AEW? Yes.
Yes.
Ayla says, did you just Star Trek me?
Stop talking.
Live long or prosper.
Arn's telling him to stop.
Ooh, did he? Robbie says, Dee, that's like you. You like to hear your voice too. Yeah, because if I don't talk, then you guys don't have a voice either.
You started taking your boot off.
To hell with me. Vindicator says Philip Jack's bark is bigger than his bite. Ayla says Ravi is poking the bear. Ravi says, Ayla, where is that hand gesture from? Ayla says, a Star Trek nerd. Ravi says, Ayla, I will poke you if you're not careful. Ha ha. Sophie says, do you think at some point AEW Dynamite will move to a different night after they move to TBS?
No.
Ayla
But I
says
would be okay
sports.
with it if they did. I'd love them to move to either like a Tuesday or a Monday or a Friday. Just kidding, I don't want to see them on Friday. But
I agree, Ayla. That is kind of gross. Robbie talking about poking her. Ew. He has an extra pillow.
I was like, oh, that's nice.
He's like, I don't know what to do with myself.
He's talking about shooting people dead. Oh,
Listen
Arn
to
Anderson
him.
walking away from Cody.
You're a loser.
Because he's a loser.
Loser. Loser.
L7 loser. It means you're square.
We have to take a break to collect
So
ourselves from
they
the-
honestly have a pay-per-view. It's not a pay-per-view, but it's one of their specials called Fight for the Fallen,
Okay.
which was brought to the attention where it came from. Its origination came from a school shooting
Oh.
in Florida.
Okay.
And now you got Arn Anderson out there talking about
Glocks and
literally
people in heads
shooting people in the head and spilling their brains on the concrete.
because
probably shouldn't
you're
be talking about
supposed to
gun
just
violence.
Be taking them out,
It's not
not
a,
being friends with them.
It's not a really I've never actually heard anything like that before in wrestling, even in the old days.
You're supposed to just put them on the list.
You just made the list. And the list could imply that you could shoot them, but you don't really shoot them. New Jack probably would have.
Right.
Is he still on his pillow?
I can't tell. I really can't. Sorry. Ayla says it's not Star Trek. I was mistaken. Ravi says, Ayla, I thought you were a nerd. Sophie says, I don't watch Star Trek or Wars. I will be out of here in a flash. Vindicator says, maybe Travis was thinking about another Lee Johnson as a jobber. Sophie says,
No,
The
that's
Flash
him.
is one of my favorite superhero shows that I watch by myself. And no, that's the Lee Johnson. It's the only Lee Johnson there's ever been. Robbie says D Trev. Robbie says D mocking man's voice. Haha. Sophie says Ayla wasn't in here Sunday or Monday. That's alright. Vindicator says old Iron Anderson is getting graphic tonight. He's too late with his audition for John Wick 4. Ayla says Ravi has a very feminine voice. Careful D, you'll upset him. He only hears a manly voice from his boyfriends. Sophie says, bye. Bye, Sophie. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you on Friday. Ayla says, yeah, Sophie, I'm busy. I was here Sunday, though. Get your facts straight. Oh, yes, we did. Where are you going? He's like looking at me like, no, Mom, no. Hi. Should pee all over my deck carpet. Yeah, you did, huh? Roberto says, happy Wednesday. Hey, Roberto. How's it going? How's your week been? Ayla said, it's Friday. Is it Friday? I thought it was Wednesday. Robbie's like, Ayla spot on with a weird hand gesturing. Cool, yet flipping people off. Robbie, that's just unprecedented. Why are you coming closer? I have nothing for you. You're fine. Okay, go lay down, buddy. Be a good boy. Go lay down. Kayla says Idaho, Ohio has a different time zone. It's Friday, 10 a.m., September 35th, 1882. Roberto says my week is good. How about y'all's? It's going all right. It's Wednesday, so it's not too bad. Ravi says D, when's Brian fighting? I have no idea, or do I care? Is this that weird, big, large match, or what is this? What's happening? John Moxley's out there. and Darby, and who is that guy? I don't know this guy. John something? I guess this guy's making his debut tonight. I don't know who he is, but hey, that's always a good thing. Vinegar says, way to go, Ayla. You scared off Sophie. No, really, way to go. Kidding, Sophie. Lieutenant Martha's in the chat says there is no such thing as a September 35th. Roberto says, that's good. Thumbs up. Ravi says, Darby, now the show really has started. Ayla says, good. Hope she wet herself from the fear I put down. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's Eddie Kingston and Darby and John Moxley and Sting supposedly out there, but he's not in it. And then some guy is making his debut, and then those big guys that we saw a while ago that we haven't seen for a while, but now they're in.
They're Bear Country or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what their names
And the
were.
guy in the white and gold pants. On the side with them is like making his debut. His name's like something green.
Because he's green. It means you're new when you're green.
Oh, that's his name, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, fantastic. So is it a 6-man tag?
It looks like it, yeah. Because it's just 3 guys on that side and then 3 on the other side. Because Sting's just walking around.
That guy's got a little jiggly legs here. He needs to be doing some squats. He's a huge man, though. This is a WWE style tag team right here.
He walks funny because his thighs rub together.
Right. Eddie Kingston kicks him right in the knee.
It's always a good thing to do to a big man holding a big man.
Right? 500 pounds of men. Oh, shit. That'll readjust your spine.
Robbie says Moxley
Eddie Kingston,
knows
no
who
way.
tag with Gone Boy. With Gone Boy. I don't know what you're talking.
Gone Boy?
Guan Boy.
Guan Boy?
Why do you say such weird things?
There's a tag.
Like,
Anthony Green.
Weird. Ayla says, tell that to the king of Ohio. Sweet.
Coffin drop. Yeah, Bear Country. Anthony Green, I think they said his name was. He looks very confused.
I haven't caught his first name, so if you caught his first name, good job. I've only caught his last name.
Look at that. Poor Green.
He tried. It's really good of him.
They're going to hurt him. It's over.
Robbie says Darby killing it, though. Alita's
It's
wild
over.
thing.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, he snapped his neck off.
Count to
Ayla
100
says,
here.
our calendar says September has 38 days, so yeah. Mitzi says, what was that? Ayla says, you clearly don't know anything about Idaho, Ohio, ha ha ha, dummy. Robbie's like, it's British slang, D.
What is that?
GWANBOII.
That's way too fast.
Oh, his butt's falling. It's falling off. Poor guy. He's like, ah!
He's going to go head first off the deck.
He looks so bad. That looks very uncomfortable.
Well, his wounds are uncomfortable. Sorry, I missed that one.
Of Green's debut, now he's getting beat up by Sting. How nice of them.
Really?
Yeah, Sting's in there beating him up.
Like a heel?
Yeah. Look, he just did it too. He just gave him whatever that neck breaker thing or whatever that is. Yeah. And then what's his face stole a Brody Lee thing out of the audience.
Scab up again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. See, all that's new.
Yeah.
And this side is old, but it looks like fat.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's going to start.
Put lots more spray on it since we have that new one.
You're the one that wants to be half on the stupid table.
He's like, I don't know what to do with it. Look at his face. His face. He's got like scared face.
Well, it's because he's like backwards, inside out.
Careful. Mitzi says, did y'all saw that? All three huge men just tugged each other. Alita's like, love beets. Like, as in, like, red beets? Like, beets?
Or the
Like a beet farm beets? Or, like, beets as in, like, music beets? Ayla says, circle jerk, question mark, right? And Ravi says, Darby Moxley with the win. Come on. Ayla says, Ravi knows all about a classic circle jerk, right, Ravioli? Ravi's like, Ayla, whatever that means.
Now just stay, and then I'll take care of you.
Are those wet? Those towels?
Those two are, yeah.
Yeah. Just wonder if he was kind of cold or something.
Could be a lot of things.
Look at his face.
Orange Cass.
Robbie doesn't know
Holy
what circle
shit.
jerk means.
You guys, this is a 16-man tag team match.
Yeah, last they just had that. That's what I said. I was like, why is there 8 guys on each side? That was
Jesus
earlier.
Christ.
I was like,
Only in AEW would you get
what
this.
the fuck? Alita's like, vegetables, beets, red. Oh, do you like them pickled? Do you like them pickled, or do you like them just cooked up? Like, baked. I've made Travis some baked beets before. And I made him beet greens, and he loved them.
Oh, fuck.
So the neighbors across the street have a vegetable garden. They didn't do beets this year. But they did beets last year, and they were like, yeah, you got to try some beet greens. So they cut off the tops of the beets, right? And then they...
Yeah, you pick them when they're really small.
Like the baby
beets
ones?
are this big.
So that they're, really tender. The beet greens themselves. And then I just made them like you would collard greens, kind of. Where you boil them down with a whole bunch of butter and salt. And Travis was like, these are so good.
They were, too.
And then I baked the beets. You like those, too.
I did. I liked the beets. I just didn't like the red pea that came out afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. There's like 20% of the population that pea red if they eat beets, and I'm one of that 20%.
Robbie says Ruby looking to kick some ass. Maybe later. I don't know if she's even on tonight. Flash says delete, delete, delete. LOL. Vindicator says my buddy Naxos hijacking the show again. You kept on doing what you love, Naxos. It's actually Argus. Vindicator.
It's our paralyzed
It's
one.
the paralyzed boy. Naxos is in the house being a good boy. He ate some dinner. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bathroom.
I can't hear them. Oh, did you not close it? I closed it when you went to the bathroom earlier before we came out. You must have left it open because I had closed the door because you wanted me to because of that
He was
trap.
in there when I went in there just now.
Yeah, because you left the door open. So I closed the door. We were coming outside.
All right, we got
You
the match
used
going
bathroom,
on.
Left
So
door
that's the
open,
Butcher and the Blade.
Yes,
I
we
didn't even see
left.
the other team.
and came in.
So who's on the other team? The Butcher and the Blade, Cassidy and Quinn. Oh, those guys. I don't like those guys. What are they called? The Hybrid 2?
The Hybrid 2 and all the people from What's-His-Face's little faction.
Matt Hardy?
Matt
Seems
Hardy's
like a lot of people.
faction. Matt Hardy, his Hybrid 2.
Is it both members of Hybrid 2 or just him and...
Castor and...
Yeah, it's both members.
Cassidy and What's-His-Face. I don't know who that guy is. I've never seen that guy before. He's on that far closest to the crowd.
Right. Well, hopefully everybody gets into the match.
Do you see him?
Sometime. I can't see from there, so no. But hopefully he'll get in there and we can find out.
I don't know who he is. He's
Orange
just kind
Cassidy.
of turning around.
That big guy?
Yeah, he's right there with the stripes on his dick area. He just shook his head.
I didn't see anything like that. But he's a big dude, like strong looking.
He just got in last.
Yeah.
He's on that side next to Aubrey. He's beating the guy up in the purple onesie. He kind of threw him out. He's just kind of standing by Ref Aubrey now.
Right.
Looking like a dummy, like he doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. And he's getting back out. I don't know who he is.
Right.
Never seen him before. And if I have, I don't remember him, I guess.
Well, hopefully if he gets in there, it's after the commercial break and we can get a name.
Ayla's like in a circle jerk. You beat it until it's red. Get it? Do you get it? I'm dying. Robbie's like, I don't care what it means. Robbie's like, not Beats headphones. Ayla's like, he's lying. He knows exactly what it is. Film says, hey, what's up? I am here. Hey, Film, how's it going, man?
Hey, Film.
Robbie says, Ayla, for fuck's sake, course I know what it meant. Elita's like, love it. Ayla says, we have
vertical.
these
Is this the
dry
guy?
cured olives. Yeah, that guy.
Of course he's in there when the commercial's on, so he can't hear his fucking name.
Yeah. I don't know who he is. And if we've seen him
He looks
before.
like Perry Saturn. I mean, obviously it's not. Perry Saturn's 70 years old now, but...
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who he is. He's the only one that I don't recognize. Like, you know, everybody else, you're like, oh, the Butcher and the Blade, blah, blah, blah. And even the, like, Dark Order guys, y'all know who they are and stuff.
Even though you don't know who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
But you've seen enough of them that you're like, oh, yeah,
Like
it's him
Dick
and him and him.
Grayson or Stu Grayson and
Yeah.
all those guys are in there. They're obviously they're gonna fight amongst each other, right?
Possibly.
And then
And
leave.
then Cassidy and Quinn are doing weird stuff, and
They're dancing.
Cassidy just hurt himself. So instead of landing on his feet, he landed on his body, which is funny. And now we've got, what's his face in there? Stu?
Yeah, that's Stu. Don't call me Dick. Yeah.
That's Grayson in there. Hybrid 2 guy. And
Woo!
Butcher.
Duck that. Taking out the blade. Or yeah, Butcher.
Or no, that's
No, it's
the
the
Blade.
Blade.
Sorry. Blade, you're right. Blade.
Need a little bit bigger TV so I can see the smaller picture.
Evil Uno.
Evil Uno's in there now.
And then
Hopefully this
Hardy's like,
commercial
"Get out."
ends and
Matt
we can
Hardy's
get back
like,
to the action.
yay. All that fun stuff.
Liberty, liberty. Was that Sheldon?
Ayla says, we have these dry cured olives, so effing good. I hate green olives usually, but these are delicious.
Oh, it probably is.
Dry cured olives, huh? Weird. Robbie says in the UK it's called choke the chicken.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
A circle jerk isn't... A circle jerk is multiple guys doing it to each other.
So I've seen multiples of different things for that definition, but yes, it can be guys just jerking it around, just hanging out with each other, like watching porn. It can be guys getting jerked off by each other, and it can be a girl in the middle with a bunch of guys. So
Right, in a circle. Anyways, Vinegar says, well, this too is too confusing and unnecessary, so I'm going to have to check out of this match. Travis, see you guys in 40 minutes being lengthy picture-in-picture breaks.
yeah,
Robbie says, what a matchup for show. Film says, did Dr. Britt Baker DMD wrestle tonight? We haven't seen her yet, as Alita
No.
says, not yet.
we have not even seen her.
Yeah, haven't seen her, so
We
don't know if
usually
she's
get
even
to
on
hear her
tonight.
voice, her sweet, soothing voice, but we haven't seen it yet or heard it.
Old Jack Pooh Evans.
Oh shit! Orange Cassidy up
Cassidy's
top.
like, I'm taking this one. And die.
Oh, with the thumbs up. Oh, so close.
So close with his
The hybrid kicks out.
lackluster excitement.
There it is.
Now they're fighting on the outside.
See, Evil Uno just left.
Yep.
Oh, and so did Grayson. No.
Stu's trying to talk him back into staying.
Oh, missed. One. That's a pretty cool move. There's a big melee in the middle of the ring. The only problem is Evil Uno and Dick Grayson aren't in there. Oh, and either
and
is
Colt Cabana is gone.
the
And the
Colt.
girls are like, what the hell? Brody Lee's mommy, Brody Lee's son.
Oh shit. Brody Lee's son just threw something at him.
Oh, Jesus, is dumb.
This is just they went too far here, I think.
This is garbage shit right here.
They're all going now.
That's the pep talk they needed. Oh, my lame. Wow.
This is like Kobe Bryant Shaq shit. Right? You don't need a referee.
Right? Poor Aubrey. She's like, I think I've had enough shit tonight.
Everybody's going out over the top. Cabana landed on his feet.
Wow.
Woo!
The Blade's over there. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Right.
He's on the outside of the ring like, okay, I got him. Get him right here.
Anna Jay and Tay Conte looking like $1 million. Jordan Scholes? Never heard of him. Mr. Scholes is out there, though. Oh, shit. John Silver taking everybody out. Ten. I don't know if I know Ten's name, do we? Mm-mm. They probably do. They probably said it in the past.
Probably. George Scholl?
Yeah, Scholl.
Jord.
Oh, look at Oh, Scholl. Making his debut, I believe, and he's getting decimated. Woo! Big old neck breaker reversed. John Silver, 2 and 3. They did it. And here comes Brody's son.
Robbie says Ruby versus Baker will be quality. 2 Pang Kings in the ring. Robbie says this match is more confusing than D. Sweet. So confusing.
They're taking sides.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking each other's hands, hugging each other. They're having a big hug fest.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's going to be a big surprise, it's going to be right now.
If. Big fat if.
00 or whatever his name is on top.
-1.
-1.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Nothing!
Oh, look, he's back. Remember when he was the surprise?
Oh, yeah, it was so lackluster. Kinda
Lilo
like
Stitch.
Brock
What's his name? Lilo and Stitch? Lilo
Anderson.
Stitch.
Rush.
Leo Rush. We already know about this. We all watched the same news stories when freaking it happened to GameStop and they bankrupted a bunch of billionaires. That's what he's talking about.
Right. Well, the problem of it is that the billionaires did something stupid and they shouldn't have done. They should have just let it do its thing. And instead they tried to quelch growth. That's what you get when you do something stupid. You lose money, and they deserve to lose all their money.
So it looks like he's going to be back on AEW TV.
I guess. Weird, but sure.
Roads to the Top premieres next. It's on tonight. You going to stay and watch it?
No. Robbie says, do you enjoyed the surprise? Don't lie. Yeah, it was about as surprising as Brock Anderson.
Very anticlimactic.
It's like, oh, we're going to get... Ew.
It's Brock Anderson. What?
Who the fuck is that?
It's Arn Anderson's son.
Supposedly.
Coming out in his underwear.
Walter's like, okay, bye, guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. All right, Walter, have a good rest of your week. We'll see you on Friday for some SmackDown.
See ya. A full commercial, guys. We haven't seen a full commercial for a minute. In the UK, they have different commercial break times. Like they can only have so many per hour.
Right.
Like by the federal law there, and we have a federal law that says that they can have so many here.
Right.
I think it's 15 to 12 or 15 to 10 or 8 or something. But ours is a lot more, and that's why the commercials are full interruption sometime and not other times.
Right. Like sometimes they're a full 15 minutes. And we're like, why is this commercial so long?
Oh, shit. Bounty, the cooker picker upper. It is Bounty, that's funny.
What did you think it was going to be?
I didn't have a
You
clue.
couldn't see the bounty in the whole commercial?
Where would the bounty be? I thought it was about Grandma getting a date. Run. What show is this? Hey, those books are on sale still through today.
through.
If you haven't looked.
Just through today. I have not.
Yeah, the 29th. You
I
better.
saw you bought some more. I
just
bought
did.
the deal of the day, I think, yesterday, but the one today was stupid.
I didn't look at it.
Robbie says DAEW must see something in these people, otherwise they wouldn't be backing them.
You never know. I feel like a lot of these guys aren't going to get re-signed when their contracts come up.
I would re-sign some of them. But they should re-sign those guys, but instead they're going to re-sign the dumbasses like Adam Cole instead and keep them on there instead, because God forbid that they have and keep any good talent on there. Why would they bother? It'd be ridiculous.
Why?
Why?
All right, we're back. Ooh, it's the FTR. Tully.
He says hello. What match is happening right now?
Right now, we got
No
the
match.
FTR and Tully Blanchard doing an interview.
They are not having a match right this second. They are doing nothing. Just talking.
Put your hand in.
For what?
Because that's what they were doing.
For why though? What is it for?
Hooah!
What are we trying to like promote?
Organized sports.
Ew. And now we just have people talking.
The American Academy or whatever they're called.
American Top Team. Robbie says, D hating on Adam Cole. For fuck's sake, let him roll, huh? No. He's just garbage.
Big knee. Was that Jericho?
Ayla's like, did you check out that comic thing I sent? I did, Ayla. I did look at it. Oh my God, look. Our thing's updated saying it's 84 degrees and sunny right now.
Nice. It feels like it.
Totally, that's why I had to put a jacket on.
Because the 84, we're not in the 90s anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants any fuzzy records.
No more fuzzy records. What?
This guy's fantastic on the mic. He's right there with the top.
No idea what they're saying.
I swear like they're swearing, but... Scorpio Sky talking now. Are you paying attention? It still wasn't good enough.
Well, of course not, because Adam Cole gets chances, not you. It's ridiculous.
Lambert. Sleepish lion Lambert.
Ayla says, did you like it? I did. It was actually kind of fun. Vindicator says, so I leave for a few minutes and it becomes chilly out there on that Travis made deck. So next month will be colder than this month in Idaho, right? Yeah.
Damn right.
Phil
A lot
says,
colder.
did Hangman Adam Page wrestle tonight? Nope, haven't seen him for a while.
No.
He must be taking a break. Robbie says, Fozzy, what a band. Laughing. Robbie says, Adam deserves his chance. He had his chance in NXT. He was a champion there forever. Ayla's like, no, Vindicator, it'll get hotter. Idaho and Australia have the same weather.
Let's get him a goddamn action figure. He doesn't have an action figure.
God damn it. No action figures. What the hell? Do you say they have the tightest tits in the game?
He flexed them and said he has the tightest tits in the game.
He's got the tightest tits in the game. Wow, good for him. I'm offended by his tits. Bobby says Adam was better than the rest in NXT. No, he wasn't. Vindicator says, Ayla, do you have a special telescope? Can you see Australia from Idaho?
The Earth isn't flat. It's round. So the curvature, you can only see like 100 miles or something. She's back. The woman of 1,000 hole. She's like the female Dean Malenko. Old Deeb. Good deal. It's our 2nd anniversary.
Nice.
2 years next week. It is. It's October, huh?
I could probably listen to her talk all day.
Cheetah?
Mm-hmm.
Is this our girls? It's
Yeah,
Penelope and the bunny.
It's the tag teams. The Hardy family office, huh?
Old Penelope.
She has a really weird profile. The bunny does.
Yeah.
It's like really weird looking.
Because she's got no chin. Is that what you're talking about? Here comes Anna Jay and Tay Conte. And they're looking like the Barbie twins out there. Remember the Barbie twins from the WWE not too long ago?
Because they're wearing pink.
Yeah, with the Dana Brooke and the Mandy Rose stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or the Butcher. Yeah, I don't know if you could say that to your Punk. I know it's 2021, but could we say that they're the better looking of the whatever they are, the Hall of Fame, whatever they are, the money group,
HFO.
HFO.
Hardy family office. Well, if you're comparing them to all the other to dudes, then yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Like,
yeah, the other guy said it's either that or the Butcher.
Right? Like, it's either them or the Butcher. I mean, come on now.
Anna Jay's not doing too well. She lost last week to Penelope on Friday. She got hit in the face with brass knucks.
Well, that's not really losing if they're cheating to win. Ayla says your winter is our summer. And Ayla's like, no, I just know that winter everywhere else is summer in Australia. Ravi says Columbus discovered that the world was round and not flat.
Tay Conte fell.
Is she okay? She looks like she's grabbing her knee like it might not be right.
She's out on the floor. She fell right off the ring apron.
Ouch. Hopefully she's okay.
Big elbow. Bunny looking fantastic.
The bunny is
an
angry young lady.
She reminds me of some 80s chick that would just follow a band around. You know what I mean?
With her mom pants on that she has
is
to
that
keep
what it
pulling
is?
up.
Maybe that's what that is. With the big, long-waisted pants. It was such an 80s thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got picture-in-picture, so we do not have audio. We just have visual. And it looks like Penelope's riding Anna Jay.
On the ropes.
Nobody wants to see that.
I think you guys all want to see that.
That's disgusting.
It looks like, Travis, watch your mouth. It's as flat as a
Oh.
methy woman's chest. Vindicator says, Ayla, you missed your calling as a brainy meteorologist. Robbie says, is that Chun Li from Street Fighter?
Who?
Hiroku Shida?
Are you talking about Sheeta?
She was the AEW's women's champion before Britt Baker.
For like a year.
She had it forever, and she was really good. She's really good, actually, as a wrestler. Ayla says it's never too late for that call. Vindicator says, Travis, do you think Serena Deeb is a better wrestler than all the WWE gals?
No.
Robbie says, a win is a win, D. Oh, is it?
No.
Especially when it's written to be a win.
I'm not even sure if Serena Deeb would be successful on the WWE roster at all. I don't see her. I mean, she'd be good in NXT. I could see her in NXT, but I don't think I could see her on the main roster. She looks like she's 47 years old. I have no idea how old she is.
She looks like she's like 60 years old.
Yeah, she looks like somebody's
She
mom.
reminds me of that lady that's off of something about Mary, the roommate lady. That's what she reminds me of. Every time I see her, I'm like, ew.
You're talking about Serena Deeb?
Yes. I'm like, moisturizer, my friend. Moisturizer.
Oh.
It's like, oh my God.
I know she looks like an older lady, but I wasn't going to say she's ugly by any means. Full commercial. Now we don't know what's happening.
Oh, he poked out his other eye. That's hilarious. The other guy's all punning at him. Good to see you again.
Hilarious.
And that guy's like, ha ha ha. He's like, you want some cork to the eye? Got it. Cork to the eye.
Corking it. Real deal Evander Holyfield. Hey, for the show on
cheesy.
Friday, we could put the...
Blow up doll over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could put her over there.
Why do we want to blow up
I
doll?
don't know what. I didn't know what you were trying to say, so
Well,
I'm
for
just
the
throwing
draft,
something in there.
I was thinking of putting the board. We could set it up there and set the camera
Oh,
up
that's
here.
right.
Because we wouldn't have to
board.
change anything. We could just stand up and just move the audio thing over there or something.
True.
I actually do have a boom.
Ravi says, D, I keep telling you, let them have their time. They ain't gonna be re-signed. Then here's, damn, you guys are beating up Serena. People said she was really good. Hyped her up as much as Blanchard, who doesn't deserve all that praise either.
Yeah, but Blanchard's not 87 years old. I feel like if you're going to push somebody, they need to be young if you want a future with them. And I don't know how
Deeb
old
looks
she is.
like she's had like 5 kids.
She does. She looks like a soccer mom. If you saw her at your kid's soccer game, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's a surprise. You'd be like, yeah, it's normal.
And not like in a good way of having 5 kids. Ayla says, that's why I look 60. Didn't moisturize enough. Yeah, Ayla, oh my God, you old
Oh,
woman looking
Penelope.
thing.
That stunner. Tay Conte, or not Tay Conte. Anna Jay is in trouble.
Is Tay Conte around? Did she die?
Yeah, she's in there. She's already wrestling. She's back on the outside again,
Okay, so her knee's okay then.
1, 2.
She fell pretty hard, so I was just wondering if she
Yeah.
broke her patella.
All right. Penelope, just high risk. There's no reason for
Alita
this.
says, and Blanchard
God.
isn't wrestling.
She
Yeah,
wouldn't have
because she
hit her
got
if
fucked up.
if she would have stayed still. She wouldn't have hit her. She flew back like 4 feet.
That's funny.
Uh-oh, this is going to hurt. Oh!
Blah, 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 blah. Sorry.
And a J rip. Kick thing. Pull around.
The Queen Slayer.
That's a pretty cool name. Especially if they bring the queen in. It's got to be a sleeper. Penelope's going to tap. Oh, she passed out. Whatever happened to with lifting the arm up 3 times?
They do it. Aubrey does it.
Lift the arm up?
Mm-hmm. She'll do it when they do that kind of stuff. This guy's that weird ref that doesn't do anything right.
Anna Jay doing her tribute. And there he comes.
It's like I lost my pants.
I'm wearing He's like, I'm wearing Adam Cole's breeches.
He's like, I just want to be hugged by pretty girls and boobs.
Who wouldn't?
That kid's gonna have problems when he gets older. Ayla says, Indigo says the F word now constantly, drops her cup, F-bomb, falls down, F-bomb. Oh my god, that's so fun. That's awesome. I bet that's great with your mother-in-law.
Oh, look at that bitch.
Damn. She's gonna beat all those bitches' asses.
Thunder Rosa, Nyla Rose. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Ew.
That bitch.
That's disgusting. Nyla Rose, you should wash your mouth out with soap. Sicko. That's funny, Ayla.
MJF.
I bet Jordan's mom is just enjoying that. I'd be like, oh, here, drop this. Oops. She said the F word. Don't say that. Giggle, giggle. Robbie says, D, you told me the ref was good. No, I never said that.
Not this one.
Vindicator says, I loathe matches that ended submissions. Ugh, work on some better finishers, ladies, please. And Travis, could you body slam Nyla Rose?
Yeah, probably.
Alita's like transgender.
I don't know if I want my hand in her crotch, but
Yeah, right? Like,
I guess I could do like the big ending.
Ayla says, oh, she loves it. Sarcasm. No, she hates it. Ayla's like, I think it's cute. It's hard not to laugh when little kids swear. You just can't help yourself. You're kind of like, hee, giggle, giggle. Film says, hey, thanks for reading the comments. Yeah, totally, Film. Thanks for being in the chat, man.
He's naming everybody. Who's the strongest pillar? Omega? Cody? Oh, MJF. And you know it. Yes, better than you, and you know it.
Robbie says, D, when you going to visit the dentist, Britt Baker? I don't know if she even has a practice anymore. She's too busy being a champion in AEW wrestling to have a practice. Could you imagine if, like, she was your regular dentist and then all of a sudden your regular dentist is just gone because she's off fucking around doing wrestling shit? And you're like, wow, great. Now I have to go find me a new dentist.
I'm pretty
Thanks,
sure
bitch.
she has other people in there.
If she has her own practice, she's the dentist.
Right, but she could have other dentists, is what I'm getting at.
Right, and why? That's just stupid. Like,
Well, she can't close the doors, so you got to do something.
Film says, to be honest, why can't AEW just make a wrestling show separately between men versus men, women versus women, and transgender versus transgender, instead of women versus transgender? I don't know, Film.
That's...
Ayla says it's a
not our
bad word
place.
coming out of tiny child with her tiny voice cracks me up. I'm just happy that she says it around your mother-in-law. That's even more funny to me. Especially after her whole issue with the painting thing and all the whores drinking and painting, singing along to whore music.
Old whores.
It's a good thing I didn't go with
Hey!
you guys.
This is a feud I could get behind.
Darby and MJF?
Yeah.
Why? They just have Darby win with a whole bunch of coffin
No,
drops.
no.
Because he's so
MJF's,
great.
MJF's the better one on this.
Well, of course he is, but that doesn't mean anything. They're like, oh, look, he coffin dropped him. Oh my god, it's over. Alita says, I wouldn't go to Britt Baker for a root canal.
Freaky deaky Darby. school shooter mime on a skateboard routine.
Oh, Film says, to be honest, I don't like going up against each other because it's confusing.
He's not the second best.
Guy. He's not even second best. That's funny. He's trying to give him, like, clout. You know, the second best. Robbie's like, MJF, what a jerk. He's awesome. He's so mean to people. It's so fun.
Oh, no. Don't try to go toe-to-toe with him on the mic.
Ayla says it wasn't fun at all. She sucks at being a human. Vindicator says it's kind of creepy that Darby is so obsessed with skulls and skeletons. Next month must be his favorite time of the year. LOL.
Right. That's what for life means, buddy. He's like for life
till death, you know, just so you know. Freaking dumb. Huh?
Sick burn, Darby. Burn.
Ew, burn.
Uh-oh. He always goes right after their families or...
Why does he have tape on his head?
Ooh. He goes hardcore, man. Methody. Because you didn't die. Shit!
I think Darby would agree with you, though.
MJF is cold.
Well, it was like, I'm also a TL. Now I have publicly announced it. Cool. Ravi says, Ayla being rude, haha. Ayla is also always rude. It's fun.
He sounds just like Bobby Lashley.
The way he talks?
Yeah.
Like, they can't talk very well.
See? I mean, it even sounds like him. Wardlow gonna get him? No?
There's no reason to.
He said, hey, I'm not gonna break you mentally. We'll see how that works out. I want to see CM Punk in MJF. That would be a good one. School shooting mime on a skateboard.
Indicator says Darby can't have a Batman voice and a feminine physique at the same time. LOL. No, he can't. It's got to be all high pitched and whatnot.
Oh, Lord. Hey, live next Wednesday. Just a bunch of motherfuckers in the ring. Sheeta, Deeb.
It's a casino
ladder match.
for
Those
their
are fun.
anniversary.
Up next, though, tonight, the main event.
It's up next.
Miro going to lose his TNT title live on television?
Probably. Hope not, but probably.
Sammy Guevara's going to buy him a car.
Maybe he's got a gambling problem. It's not my business.
But that's not my business.
Robbie's like, Darby, yes, kick his ass. Whatever, Robbie. Darby would sit there and get beat up.
God's favorite champion going up against the Spanish god.
Those people.
I used to do it in my bedroom. I'm with pillows on my bed. Wrestling. Oh. I never did it outside, though. My neighbors might see me. I was like 25. I'm just kidding.
Robbie says, D, what you chatting about Darby as the man? Darby is a child. He looks like a child. I know, Robbie, that you're a tiny little man, too, and so that's why you think the little men are the best, because you're a little man, but it really isn't. Looking like a 12-year-old and thinking that you can win against guys who looks like giants because they're like 6 foot and you're 5'1" means nothing. It just means that they wrote the story that way so that you could have a win and they felt sorry for you. You know, it's all about the participation trophy garbage.
Darby's one of their top stars that they're trying to push.
Well, he needs to work on his talking gimmick because he's really bad at it.
No. Yeah,
He's
got
horrible.
Sting, although Sting wasn't with him. That was weird.
Right? Robbie's like, you can't hate Darby. He's too good. He doesn't do anything. He does nothing. Absolutely nothing.
He gets beat up the whole time and then does one move at the end. A spectacular, coffin drop. Who puts their blender in the dishwasher? You just put the water in the blender with some soap and turn it on.
I don't know, weird people that don't want to use their blender more than once a day or something. I don't know. Like, oh, I can't use my blender again because it's in the wash machine or the dishwasher. Blech.
Live kind.
Rob is like, D, I'm 5'3" to 4. It's good being my height. The only thing that's good about your height is if you run into taller women and your face is right directly with their boobs. That's the only thing
Lots
good
of
about
hugging.
being as short as you.
Lots of hugging of women that are around 6 foot tall.
Alita says, damn it, I hurt my big toe on that fall. You hurt the same toe that you had hurt before, Alita. You're not supposed to hurt your toe again. Rob was like, yeah, but Darby has a strategy of being the dumbest guy on the roster.
Oh my gosh.
He's pretty much made that his calling.
There's nothing wrong with Darby. Except for he doesn't have any offense.
He has nothing. He does no moves except one. That's it. He has one move. That's all. Oh, hey, look, it's Darby Allin match. Oh, he got beat up the whole time.
So this is the same commercial they just showed. Do they have like a quota of how many times they have to run it or
Yes,
something?
they have to run it 5 times so that we can all complain about Safe Light and how stupid it is.
By the way, we are finding out why AEW likes to run their big matches at the beginning of shows. Like last week, their big one. Because they didn't want commercials in it. And they had one commercial in that whole match in the first half hour. Because the advertisers want the second hour and they just like to pack the commercials in. And that's why we're seeing all these long commercial breaks.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
So AEW is putting their main matches in the beginning when there's no commercials.
Mm-hmm. Not that this shouldn't be a main
No,
match.
this is definitely a main event. I will like this match better than I like the first one, guaranteed.
Yeah, because it's actually against, a guy who's been with the company since it started.
Uh-huh.
Although I don't know if he should win yet, but
Miro
I'm
is
not ready to see him as the TNT champion yet.
You don't want to see him with gold on?
Not yet. No, I don't know. It's just weird.
I feel like it could happen.
Probably.
He just threw his jacket. Landed in the ring. Why is everybody wearing... Oh, Brody Lee. Never mind. Why is everybody wearing purple? Brody Lee.
Right. Robbie says, see you, no D. Yeah, I get it.
He's shivering. I think he's shivering. It's pretty cold out
what
here.
are you doing? Yeah? You uncomfortable? I don't blame you. It looks uncomfortable. Robbie says, see you, no D. Alita says, no different toe, same foot. Oh, that sucks. Robbie says, Darby is the coolest. He's got it all. Does he?
You like the school shooter look?
You like his, I wear my ripped off shorts with tights underneath look? Yeah, you would. You're like, I love Peter Pan. Peter Pan is my hero. Ayla says Ravi can get the things on the bottom shelves. He's useful. Right? And Ravi says, Ayla, more useful than you. Alita says, need a nap. It's almost bedtime, Alita.
It's coming.
Ayla says,
We got
nah,
15
probably
minutes.
not.
I don't know if Sammy can win it in 15 minutes. I figure like this is more of a 20-minute match.
I would think so. It'd have to be, right? I just feel like if this feud needs to go a little bit longer because he was feuding with the friend first, right? And then Sammy's like, well, I'll take over. And so I just feel like it needs to go a little bit longer before he actually should be allowed to have the title, I guess. But
We are going to find out. We're going to find out soon. Can Miro be beaten?
well, at some point, yes. I just don't think today is the day. Ravi says Darby is one of the best in the ring. Ravi, stop trying to make something happen that's just not.
Fetch.
Yeah, exactly. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Ravi. It's not gonna happen. It was like Ravi would like a man in short shorts. Right? He does. He's been talking about him the whole time, Ayla. The guy he's talking about wears short shorts with tights underneath. So Ravi's in love
All right,
with that.
Sammy
He loves it
Guevara.
a
The
lot.
longer this match goes, the bigger advantage he will have. But Miro's going to want to control the pace, slow it down. You might want to lock up first. Stick and move. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Wow. Miro is so strong.
He's like, come on, get up.
Big stomp. Another big stomp. Look at that. Every punch is knocking him off his feet.
Short shorts better access to that circle jerk from earlier.
Yummy.
With Darby Allin. Go, Ravi. I'm glad you got a crush on somebody. Probably was like Ayla is more funny than Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy. It was like... Regina cut holes in her shirt, so I cut holes in my shirt.
They all cut their titties out.
Because they thought they were like, haha, this will embarrass her. And then she's just like, everybody's like, oh my God. They all cut holes in their shirts. Oh.
All right, Sammy Guevara working his way out of this. Miro takes him back down.
You stuck? Are you stuck? Look at his face. Are you
shivering?
Yeah. Are you cold, buddy? It's kind of chilly, huh? I had to put a jacket on and I'm still kind of cold. Yeah. Yeah.
You can put my hoodie over him.
He's like, I can't get up.
I'm Alita.
Oh, God.
He's having a seizure here. He's all right.
Did you make it?
Don't get off your bed.
What you doing?
He's like, I'm freezing to death. There's
Sorry.
holes under the deck, and the wind's probably blowing under it.
Right?
It's like a little air conditioning. Anyway, Sammy Guevara takes him pulled to the outside, flying over the top rope.
Oh. Where Miro landed, it's like one big giant blob of sweat mess. Did you finally figure out a spot? Yeah?
Uh-oh.
We're
Miro
almost
moves.
done.
Oh!
We're almost done.
Collides with the staircase.
Ravi's like, Ayla, you're funny looking. You're fucking funny. And Ayla's like taller too, Ravi. And Ravi's like, yeah, good for you, Ayla. Ravi has some short man issues.
You guys are like the
don't
same
provoke
height.
him. Don't provoke him.
It was Leonidas himself who
Argus.
provoked him. Can you look at? Is he?
I can't tell what he's trying to lick.
Miro caught him. Boom! Belly to belly release.
Hey. He doesn't care.
he don't. He might be.
Hey,
peeing.
stop. Stop licking. No licking. It's gross. I should have worn socks. Would have been way warmer.
Put my hoodie on your feet.
Robbie says, why would I want to be tall? I'm blessed with me height. Only if the women are taller. Only if the women are taller. It's the only way that works out.
You should date somebody that's like 6'2". That way when you're toe to toe, your nose is in it. And if you're nose to nose, your toes is in it. All right, Miro taking it right to Sammy. I think Sammy's knees hurt.
Oh, is it broken?
Yeah, something's wrong with it. Maybe an MCL, ACL tear.
Ooh, broken. Completely broken. He's going to have to stay home with his woman, his new fiance, for a while.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
How could you? Well, it's easy
Oh,
to forget.
Sammy
She's
from
not
behind.
exactly pretty.
Oh. She's pretty inside, obviously. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life. It's a good song. Look at that. Fall away slam.
Oh,
Guevara jumped back up on his feet and then fell back down.
he walked for like 2 feet and then fell down.
Well, that knee's still hurting him.
And Meryl's like, this is your face. This is your face under my boot. Rafi's like, Meryl ready to put a cap in man's ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of gun violence references tonight. School shootings and freaking
School
blowing
shooter.
people's brains out with their Glocks. It's like, what?
This is quite a massive of hate and violence tonight. Surprised they're okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
surprised that Sam even got a 2 count out of that. That's weird.
The Arn Anderson part, I think, went too far. Even for me. Like, I'm like, ugh.
It was like, that'd be cute, Ravi. You can tongue punch her belly button. Ravi says, Miro feasting on mans. Film says, I hope Bliss doesn't stay gone from TV. You know what I mean.
So what happened with Bliss is she's getting sinus surgery. And that takes around 1 to 3 months to heal from. So we probably won't see her again this year. Or if
Right.
we do, it'll be towards the end. But maybe we'll get her back on SmackDown for the Royal Rumble. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
As the goddess is what I'm hoping for. But
that she'll come back without her nasal issue. She won't talk funny anymore.
did she?
No, I'm
Oh.
just teasing.
Talking like me. Like, I didn't know you talking about.
Right. Robbie says, if that's what you like, Ayla, who am I to stop you? Film says they were talking about guns and AEW. Oh, snap. Ayla says,
Lots of them.
I'm not 6'2", bud. We're back for a picture. Miro is going after Sammy.
Oh,
Sammy
shit.
thinks he's going to get somewhere. He just got thrown like a rag doll of nothing. The film says AEW is going way over the attitude era mode. Vindicator says, alright, Trav and Talitha, with Sammy hobbling, this match will not get any more exciting. So I'm calling it a night and go polish my Glocks and hide them from the X4 Horsemen. See you on TGI
Right.
Friday. Bye,
See
Vin.
ya.
Have a good night.
We might have a new TV champion by the end of the night, by the way.
Finn says, Arn
Oh.
Anderson is a legend. I respect him. I love the 4 Horsemen. Ayla's like, I'm actually your size, but I'm a lady. Robbie says, Ayla with so much BS, her nose is long like Pinocchio.
Miro gonna do it again. Ripcord. Boom.
Vindicator, Ayla says, bye, Ben. Film says, what do you call that face? Surprise face. What? Oh no, I did not hear that. When did you hear this?
Earlier today with her sinus surgery. That's why she's off TV.
Ayla says,
Look her
"No,
up on the
I am
Google Sphere."
5'4". Film says, I hope my girl Bliss is going to be okay.
Oh!
Facts.
The Spanish Fly. Miro's hurt. That's a change that we needed. That's a momentum change.
Totally momentum changes. No or never.
He's going to have to get it done right now. Big thrust kick. Big knee. Sammy Guevara using his whole body against Miro here. Moved. Shit. Lands on his feet, though. Ducks down. Miro, goddamn. Flies over the top, over the corner, the whole thing. Falls to the outside. There's like a soda out there.
They're like, it's my cup.
I play for tips. Guevara follows him out. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That was dangerous. Did you see that knee?
He landed like on his legs, kind of weird.
Well, Miro fell on his leg. That's how Statlander tore her knee.
Mm-hmm.
Nyla Rose probably weighs as much as Miro. Right? I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
at least. It was like facts. Vindicator says, by Alita, who tried to ignore me earlier. Ravi says, Ayla, that's short. Ayla says, not for girls. That's average. Ravi says, yeah, Ayla,
One,
decent. Ayla says,
two.
decent, yeah.
Sammy did kick out. Miro acting like he's all, I don't know what's wrong. I can't beat him. You did one move.
Right? Ravi says this match is so mismatched.
It is definitely a size advantage.
Miro needs to just beat the poop
But
out
the
of him.
longer it goes, the longer we keep creeping into that hour, that late hour, it's going to give Sammy Guevara a big advantage.
Ravi says Ayla is, though. Ayla is a what? Ayla is,
Shit.
Is, though, what?
You know, with that Moshka kick?
Maybe.
Or is he going to just hit him with game over right now?
Who knows? He's waiting for him to get up, and he's going to do something offensive.
Oh, there he missed the Moshka kick. There's the knee by Guevara. Guevara got him reeling a little bit. Miro's reeling. There's another ripcord.
Ayla says, I am what, though? And Ayla says, Delito 6'2", wink, wink. Film says, I guess I won't be seeing Bliss's armpits for a while. Nay, sorry.
No, you're not.
Ravi says Darby would have done better.
But there's always the internet.
Sure, you can find him there for a while for the next 3 months.
Look up Alexa Bliss eye candy. Alexa, stop. You'll thank me later. Oh, Sammy just headbutted him.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Stunner! Or a cutter, I guess. He didn't land on his butt. Sammy gonna end it right here? No way. He's not strong enough.
Way.
Sammy, you can't power him up. You're gonna have to. Oh shit! That might just have done it. No, Guevara kicks out again.
Put him in the game over. Do it now. Film says, I love her and Charlotte Flair. Ravi says, Ayla, anything you want to be? And Ayla says, I want to be a water buffalo. Who doesn't want to be a water buffalo?
You just want to eat grass all day. Worry
Miro
about.
should just leave him
Worry
there.
about crocodile. That's gonna hurt him. It's gonna come back to. No way. He did. That's what's gonna be his downfall.
You think?
Yep, Miro just lost.
Yeah.
He's tearing them all off.
Right? Like, why would you even care? And the referee should be counting this whole time. Who cares what he's doing?
Disqualification. He just hit his head. Here it is, guys. Big DDT. Here it is. It's over. New television champion. He hit it. Sammy going up top. Flipped him off. He landed it. That might be enough, guys. 1, 2, 3. Sammy Guevara is your new television champion. TNT.
It's like most dumbest thing. Besides the first one and this one, I really fucked up tonight. The fucking dumbest shit just happened.
Look at all that gold.
Fucking dumb.
Is that like real stuff? It is. Glitter bomb. What day of the week is it?
Wednesday.
Huh. Soccer, maybe?
I have no idea what's going on.
It's super loud over there. Put the drone up. Uh-oh. Here comes the Dark Order. And everybody from the back.
Fucking dumb. I don't think he deserved that at all. Anyways, Ayla's like, or an opossum, not an American one, though. Those ones are terrifying. Robbie says, how's this guy fighting back? Ayla says, okay, yeah, okay. I guess I'd be an opossum. Robbie says, Ayla, you being you is too much for me. Luna says, we'll see you Friday. Galfleshi says, bye. Lieutenant Draft says, bye, too. Elimination's like, Bliss, Kai Candy, what's that about? You'll just have to do a search for it, buddy. All right, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us tonight for AEW Dynamite. Really appreciate it. We'll be back again on Friday for SmackDown. And don't forget, this is the first night of the WWE Draft. So Friday will be the first draft night.
Make sure you have your clipboard and your pencils and your pens and write it all down with us.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.